My fellow citizens, I don't know where to start from, but I have to start from somewhere. Over the weekend, I got thinking, sometimes you just sit down and you're thinking, how do we get things to work in this country? First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Aisha Yusufu. I am not your activist. I am not here to liberate anybody. I just want a country that works, where I won't have to carry people's body. A country where people will be able to have decent lives without having to break the bank. A country where the life of a Nigerian would matter. A country where just because you are a House of Rep member, you will not threaten someone and tell them that you're going to make them disappear. Do you know who I am? I just want a country where Nigerians, citizens, are respected and their lives do matter. So from time to time, I'm always thinking, how do I make that country happen? What should I do? How do I contribute? What can I do? I am not one person that they will say that, oh, nothing can be done. It's only God that will do it. No. My life is a testament of one has to work hard, defy all the voices that tell you that you cannot achieve something or something is impossible. That an I am can always be removed. And when you put all the work and you pray to God, that indeed you will get result. So if my personal life has been like that, why would I bring it on to nation building? So yes, from time to time, I sit down and I have deep thoughts about Nigeria. And in the last few days, do you know what I realized? I realized that the people who are destroying Nigeria are working much more harder than the people who want to build Nigeria. Yes, you heard me right. The same politicians that we look at and we are angry at what they're doing, how they are destroying the country, and what they are looting money, they are enabling corruption, they're only thinking about themselves, they're so selfish. Yes, they put in the work. They put in the work, they put in the money, they put in the energy, they put everything in. What do we put in? Oh, it's only God that will make Nigeria work. That's what we put in. We don't put in the work. We don't put in the money. We don't put in the energy. How on earth do we think that we will get a Nigeria that works without doing anything? Those same people who are destroying Nigeria, they also go to God. They put in the work, they put in the money, they put in the energy, and they also pray. And they are the loudest when it comes to prayer. They do Thanksgiving. How did I come about this? I was just sitting and not having that conversation with my husband. And I said to him, look, you see these politicians that we see, they work hard. Oh. I've been a bit in the political circle since 2018. And I've seen how people put in the work. People use their money, sometimes their own personal money, to run for office. Some of them are sponsoring other people lots of money. How do we expect them to get into office and they will not recover these monies? These monies that they put in turns everything into a business. And do you blame them when they begin to give all sorts of contracts to their friends and whatever who donated buses to them or who donated this? Because you were not there for them. These are the people who were there for them. Some of them put in monies into this election. They don't recover them. Some of them become bankrupt along the way until they're able to find their way. They latch onto something and then the looting continues. But when you tell an average Nigerian that they should donate 100 naira or 10 naira or 5 naira or 1 naira, we've not even gotten to 1,000 naira. They will tell you that politicians are supposed to bring their money. Then if politicians bring their monies, they will loot your money. That's what it means. Because it's no longer election. It becomes business. The United States of America, they are going for, in a few days, they are going for their, presidency election, right? They are going to vote for who becomes the president of the United States of America. And they are spending hundreds of millions of dollars. Do you think it's the candidates that are bringing them? No. People are donating. Individuals are donating $1, $2, $5, $10, 100, 10,000, 1 million, hundreds of dollars, tens of. depending on their capacity. And so everyone is invested. The people who are running for office are not taking from their pocket, are not going to borrow, are not going to look for who is it that will sponsor them, because it is the people that sponsor them that will have control over them. And if the masses refuse to bring that 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 10,000 naira and donate, guess what? There are some people who are ready to work for Nigeria. Not work for Nigeria, work for themselves to get into Nigeria. And when they get there, they will do everything that they want to do. We recently had local government elections. How many people, how many local government elections did you donate to? Did you even bother? Did you even care? Most of them had to use it from their money. I had people calling me from all over the country, donate money, donate. I'm like, I'm only me. I can't keep donating to everybody's local government candidate. How? But the people whose monies are going to be used were not even bothered. Did not bother with the money, did not bother with the time, did not bother with the effort. It's just to sit down and say that, oh, you cannot win. They already know who will be there. They know who will be there because you don't come out to vote. They know who will be there because you've given up. They know who will be there because they know they've broken your mind. Stephen Biko did say, the greatest weapon of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. The moment you've gotten the minds of the oppressed, it's over. And that's where we are in Nigeria. Ha! Is this how we are going to continue? Because I tell you, the suffering will continue to pro-max. When I was a child, when I was a teenager, if anybody had told me that I would be an adult in a Nigeria that is like this, I would have said it's a lie. Because I was then holding others accountable. Looking at my parents and saying to them, why have you not kept the Nigeria that you always tell me about? The Nigeria where you say 4 students will share a chicken, and you people were even angry because it used to be 2 people sharing a chicken. And today, my children will look at me and say to me, why have I not kept the Nigeria where there was peace, where at least you could move from one place to the other without fear of being kidnapped? I've not been able to. And guess what tomorrow's own will be? And most of the people today, most of Nigerians today, let me break it to you. Breaking news, most Nigerians will be alive in the next 10, 20, 30, 40, and maybe even 50 years. Are you ready to endure 50 years of suffering? Or do you want to come in and put in the work and get things to be done? Politics is the way you bring in people who govern. And every one of us must be politicians. I've said it. It's either you're running for office, help campaigning for those running for office, helping them to raise money, or holding them accountable. You must be an active citizen. Nigeria does not need more activists. I've been shouting this thing since how many years? Nigerians need more active citizens. Stop contracting your fight to other people. Stop saying that other people will fight for you. We are supposed to hold people we voted into office accountable. We're supposed to stand and make our voices known. If you like, sleep all day in the mosque on Friday or sleep all day in the church on Sunday, God will not do for you what he has given you the capacity to do for yourself. Thank you for listening.